Welcome back to Literature Guide. Today's video is about literary quotes or literary quotations. This video contains important quotations by Thomas Gray, Leigh Hunt, Charles Lamb, William Hazlitt, Virginia Woolf, Dorothy Richardson and the other major writers of English literature. I have already produced 5 videos on literary quotes and they will be important for the students who are pursuing competitive exams such as NET and SET exams conducted by UGC India, and these videos will also be helpful for the students who are pursuing other university exams and they will get help from my videos. I have already produced many videos on English drama, English poetry and English novel. You can watch all those videos by visiting my channel. This video will be helpful for you because the questions asked on this particular topic of literary quotations or literary quotes, it is very difficult to solve the such type of questions because nobody knows everything about every topic and you may not have time to get the quotations out of the books and note them down in your notebook. So this video and the other videos made on this particular topic, they will be helpful for you and you can get lot of useful information through the videos. I don't want to waste your time. Let's dive into the video and enjoy the video.
Literary quotes. He is little known because he is little translated. Wilkie Collins on Honoré de Balzac. Some things are of that nature as to make one's fancy chuckle while his heart doth ache. John Bunyan. The poetry is in the pity. Wilfred Owen. I neither follow in the rear, nor pursue those who go before me. Thomas Love Peacock. A ghost or a witch is a sine qua non ingredient in all the dishes of which I mean to compose my hobgoblin repast. Matthew Gregory Lewis on Gothic fiction. The setting sun will always set one to rights, or if a sparrow comes before my window, I take part in its existence and pick about the gravel. John Keats. It makes some of us cry a little, and all in general, afraid to go to bed overnight. Thomas Gray on Horace Walpole's Castle of Otranto. I am more afraid of deference to public clamour than I am of anything under heaven. Thomas Love Peacock. The light of his genius shone into my soul, like the sun's rays glittering in the puddles of the road. William Hazlitt on Samuel Taylor Coleridge. No imaginative pleasure was left unnoticed by us or unenjoyed, from the recollection of the bards and patriots of the old to the luxury of a summer rain at our window, or the clicking of the coal in winter time. Leigh Hunt. The great instrument of moral good is the imagination. Percy Bysshe Shelley in his defence of poetry. A wife would be the salvation of me. George Gordon Byron. After 33 years of slavery, here am I a freedman. Charles Lamb wrote to William Wordsworth on his retirement. I was at that time dumb, inarticulate, but now my ideas float on winged words. William Hazlitt. He romped like a young horse turned into a spring meadow, revelling in the rhythmic beauties and sensuous charms. Chsels Cowden Clarke on John Keats. One of the pleasantest things is going on a journey, but I like to go myself. William Hazlitt. I took my gradations in the vices with great promptitude. I could not share in the commonplace libertinism of the place and time without disgust. George Gordon Byron. Show me an old castle, and a field of battle, and I was at home at once. Sir Walter Scott. All things that are alive are amazing. All things that are dead are subsidiary to the living. Better a live dog than a dead lion. But better a live lion than a live dog. D. H. Lawrence. Feminine prose should properly be unpunctuated, moving from point to point without formal obstructions. Dorothy Richardson. I believe that all novels deal with character, and that it is to express character, not to preach doctrines, sing songs, or celebrate the glories of the British Empire, that the form of the novel, so clumsy, verbose and undramatic, so very elastic and alive, has been evolved. Virginia Woolf. Walter Scott is all nearly thoroughly good man as a man can be, because I know it by experience to be the case. George Gordon Byron. The fine spirit that had animated us and held us together is gone, and left to our own devices we degenerated apace. Trelawney on Percy Bysshe Shelley. I can bear to die, I cannot bear to leave her. John Keats on Fanny Brown. There is something in my writings that shall live forever. John Milton. I am regarded as a rare prodigy of crime and pollution, whose look even might infect. Percy Bysshe Shelley. I have come to help none of you as a partisan, but all of you as a friend. Lord George Gordon Byron. In deploring the comparison of consciousness with a stream and suggesting that fountain would be a more appropriate metaphor, I do not recognize the latter as a suitable label for the work appearing early in the century. Dorothy Richardson. When you see a man, do you ask yourself whether he is a novel or a poem? Romain Rolland. My wife is the partner of my thoughts and feelings. Percy Bysshe Shelley. The most splendid example we have of the struggling, winning and losing, enjoying and scorning, aspiring and falling, loving and hating human spirits. Miss Ethel Colburn Main on George Gordon Byron. Let us record the atoms as they fall upon the mind in the order in which they fall. Let us trace the pattern, however disconnected and incoherent in appearance, which each sight or incident scored upon the consciousness. Virginia Woolf. The worst thing is good enough to be laughed at, though it be good for nothing else, and the best thing, though it be good for something else, is good for nothing better. Friar Tuck. What I like best is to lie whole morning on a sunny bank on Salisbury Plain without any object before me, neither knowing nor caring how time passes, and thus with light-winged joys and feathered idleness, to melt down hours to moments. William Hazlitt. I know you will be sorry, but never mind. We are determined not to be cast down. I am going to leave off tobacco and then we must thrive. A smoky man must write smoky farces. Charles Lamb to William Hazlitt about his farce Mr. H.
How is the video? I hope you liked the video. This video, along with the other videos on literary quotes, will be helpful for you. I have deliberately made this video for the students who are pursuing NET and SET exams and the competitive exams. You will come to know about many writers, critics, novelists and thinkers through these quotations, and you get information about their aspirations, passions, and you will also know about the society of that time through these quotations. So this video is important for you. I will meet you soon with a new video on fresh topic of English literature. Meet you.
Please subscribe Literature Guide.